Mumbai, a home for roughly 20 million people. And these 20 million people comprise of at least 5.49 lakh students enrolled in the Mumbai University with more than 700 affiliated colleges. Now, in these 700 affiliated colleges, Thakur College of Science and Commerce ranks in the top 20s. Thakur started its journey towards excellence in the year 1992 and now offers 18 courses across 8 streams. One of these courses being the BMS, Bachelor of Management Studies, an undergraduate program that gives you a brief knowledge of critical management skills involved in the planning, structuring, controlling, and leading an organization.
BMS is a very unique undergraduate program which actually stems in from the management perspective. Here at BMS, we do offer students a wide variety to choose from with respect to their careers, and they can actually make up their careers in either marketing, finance and HR. As a matter of fact, BMS is the only program which gives them the flexibility to choose their specialization at undergraduate level.
With respect to the Bachelor of Management Studies, if I speak about, it's all about experiential learning, and that's what we project and try to infuse in our students to have this zing and zeal for learning new things and creativity and innovation coming their way. And so our teaching pedagogy in BMS itself talks about how you integrate this experiential learning with the theoretical concepts that we kind of showcase to the students via our lectures, through our seminars, workshops, and of course through various case studies and caselets that we expose them to throughout their 3 years journey in our college.
Basically, the reason I chose BMS was because I wanted a course which was a mix between something that I wanted to do, which is finance, while I'm doing management. So this was a good mix, and all these other courses that our college provides or the university provides doesn't really cover management. So management and finance is like a good mix which BMS was offering and which I was looking forward to. So that's the main reason why I chose BMS.
For me, the most challenging part for BMS, I could say, is the competition. I feel that the people here are equally so talented, and I'll be really glad that after years, a year or more, all of us will be sitting on the same chair giving an interview, and I'll be really glad that the people, all my colleagues and my friends, my dear friends, we all will have the same kind of knowledge, and equally we're all so skilled.
BMS was established in Thakur in the year 2004 with a faculty of just 2 and 60 students, and now comprises of 8 faculty members and over 1,000 students.
One good teacher makes a hell of a difference. So when you are in this field, one child that you see growing in front of you and the kind of difference you can make to that person's life, and when you have 60 of them in the classroom, they're all bubbling with energy, so channelizing them, and we are just facilitators. We are not teaching them anything. It's all about letting them answer their own questions is what pushes us each day.
I feel like one of the biggest things that we learn from our teachers is how to multitask. Because along with our extracurricular and co-curricular, we are also pursuing a degree, which is BMS. So how to handle all of that with the pressure that we are in. So that's one of the things that we learn from our teachers, because our teachers tell us that these are things that we do that help us. So we try to do the same things and follow the same patterns.
We have a very inclusive department, and we have a good combination of teachers coming in from the corporates, plus they've come with good years of experience. They are well read. They are doctorates in their own field, whether it's entrepreneurship or human resource, organizational behavior. So when we have our brainstorming sessions in the department, so this collective thought which comes in is which makes us unique.
One important highlight of every colleges are the fests, as they provide a platform to all the students to showcase their unique strengths and talents, and that is well kept in the minds of the BMS department. One of the most exhilarating and important fests of this department is the Aptipreneur, which aims at the holistic development of the students, that is, the development of intellectual, mental, physical, emotional, and social abilities of a student. Aptipreneur prepares and provides a comprehensive understanding and enhances the student experience to face the management tests in the future. Hence, it comprises of 3 levels. 1. The written aptitude test. 2. The group discussion. And 3. The personal interview. However, the most exciting part of this fest are the prizes, ranging from laptops, tablets, coaching, hard drives, discounts on competitive exams and much more.
It's an academic fest, and it usually is scheduled in the month of Feb, first or second week of Feb probably it happens, and it's an amazing fest. It really helps students to be ready for the further examinations of CMAT, which is a national exam for students to get into management schools in future.
And I'd say the main highlight of Aptipreneur is the Apti test, which offers multiple competitive tests for MBA, as I said, because after BMS students do tend to do an MBA, so our college tends to prepare us for that. So exams like CAT and GMAT are something that's very common in Apti test. And along with that, we have a few other competitions like Deal Tank and Managers Conclave, where you essentially put in real life situations and pitch an idea or something like that.
Ranking second after the Aptipreneur is Brandomania, an intra-collegiate event.
I'd say that Brandomania is a marketing-focused event in which they're testing our knowledge on brands and seeing how we stimulate the ideas of brand and how we understand the brands and what's the psychology behind the brands and the things that's happening.
More or less, this department offers various opportunities to its students, from guest lectures, seminars, workshops, webinars, management week to various social initiatives. BMS has it all.
Whatever is happening in the corporate world, they should know it. Whether it is artificial intelligence, whether it is data science, whether it is data mining, whether it is web designing, whatever is in the corporate world, my students should know it. For subjects like foundation of human skills, business environment, then business research methods, we give topics which are very much relevant to what is happening in the corporate world, and which helps them for team building, then how to work in groups.
I always say whatever you learn in the classroom, apply at your home, at your regular day-to-day life, and try to learn from the industries more compared to the theoretical part, because theories looks good on the piece of paper, but when you apply it in the real life, there is a totally different scenarios will be there. That is an actually level field play for you to learn and earn over a period of time.
It's more about the quality that we expect. So a student average would be spending around close to 15 to 20 hours, but it depends from student to student. It's quite a unique thing with every student, how much grasping power that the person has and how much extra reading and he's aware about things happening around him, which actually is the necessity in today's times.
The most awaited highlight of all the BMS students has to be the industrial visit, aka the IV. The IV is considered one of the most important opportunity given by the department. It gives a greater clarity about important concepts as students practically experience how these management concepts are put into action. These visits help enhance interpersonal skills, communication techniques, and makes the student more aware about the industry practices and regulations. Besides, it helps not only the students but also the teachers to create some beautiful memories to cherish lifelong.
We get a lot of flexibility, a lot of freedom with our students, and students are also, they don't treat us like a teacher. They are not keeping a safe distance from us. So I love that, because every day to be with the young mind, to learn their things, to see the world from their point of view, it's a fun. So that is what I love. That is why I've got into this particular profession.
Thakur College of Science and Commerce formed a training and placement cell in the June of 2004. The university is visited by numerous companies like the L&T Infotech, Infosys, JP Morgan, Wipro, HDFC, Axis and ICICI banks, TCS and many more, giving the students some marvelous opportunities to get their careers started.
All the students that I've seen them climb the corporate ladder have shown their commitment with respect to their internship, with their practical knowledge, and the way they were during their presentations, the way they were out of the box thinkers, coming out with new event strategies. And I see them all at successful areas today. In the second year of BMS, after the students finish their second year of BMS, we make it a point that every student goes in for at least 1.5 months of internship. It's a part of their project that they need to submit to us in the third year. So in this 1.5 month of internship, they explore their specialization, which makes it very important for them to come to a decision whether they're really interested in that field or not.
So we have internships available for marketing, which is related to sales, but finance students do really have that, area in which internships are not really available if you go as an outsider. But through college, we could really get some good internships if our college does that.
Do have our students joining their family business. To be very honest, 50% of the crowd coming into BMS have a family business backup. Most of them go back to their family business as internships and try and learn the business more.
I would really say that my personal experience with BMS has been amazing. I've been loving doing BMS, and I hope that the upcoming students or my juniors, they too, I am pretty sure if you really like business, if you're really the one who wants to get into business, you would love the field, you would love to work over here, you learn leadership qualities, and business is all about being a leader.
To able to influence, that is my that is my objective. Like if I can influence, even like I am teaching so many students, if I can influence 1% or 2% of them, that's enough. What more can I want?
Entrepreneurship skills is something that we focus in BMS a lot because we're studying about management and business. And I feel like if there's something that you'd want to take away, is something that you should always be creative. You should always try things out of your comfort zone, and that is something that will really help you grow. And BMS is a good place to start.
I mean, as a matter of fact, the entrepreneurial cell of the college is taken care of by the BMS department.
I wouldn't really want to remove any of the subjects. I feel that all the subjects are really apt. While I would like to add a subject where we get to learn really general things, like very common things, like how to make our CVs more attractive, how to create a better portfolio, how to make our LinkedIn profiles even better, and so on. Some basic information that is actually needed.
I wanted to add a new specialization, which is HR, and currently Thakur College doesn't provide that.
We love the young minds. Honestly, working with the young minds, the new ideas that they have makes you feel young all over again, and that's where you actually innovate new events every now and then.
BMS is one lively and enthusiastic department with a whole lot to offer to its students, whether it consists of intensive training and academic development or fun activities, fests and events. It's not just a 3-year course. It's one big of a journey and definitely beyond practicals and theory. Here at Thakur, the teachers are your helpers and saviors who will be the happiest at tiniest of your accomplishments. This is one big family, the BMS family. What are you waiting for? Come and join us.